Well, that last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long.
22, Mike, 22. Let's go.
On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. And that will be incomplete. The coverage good that time by Kendall Fuller.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. Here we go on 4th down with Garoppolo. And this is incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Check pass. Check pass. Check 26. Check 26. He's coming. He's coming. He's coming. We got double up. Double up. He's checking. He's checking.
On 1st down, Williams. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Mahomes. That one complete to Hill. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City 1st down.
Yellow, yellow.
54. It's a party now.
Hey, 57, 57.
Right there.
Hey, Ripple in.
Come. Check the backer, check the backer. Check it, 132 fight.
They'll run on 1st down. Williams. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
A good run got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. First carry now for the backup, LaShawn McCoy. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3. To throw, it's Mahomes. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28.
Now, that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. And that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
And this one is right down the middle. And they're able to double their lead in this first half. It's 6-0. So scores on their first 2 possessions, but 6-0, so field goals probably not what they were hoping for.
Man, you're exactly right about that. Not what they were hoping for, but they should be happy that they have points on the board. It almost feels like that old slow and steady wins the race, doesn't it? In this case, though, they want to be slow and steady now, but get explosive later and put the points up on the board.
Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And last time we saw them go for it in kind of an unusual situation. It's not like it's a fourth quarter do or die. They went for it, didn't get it. We'll see how that affects them this go-around.
Partner, I'm wondering if we're starting to see the effects of analytics coming into play here, where people are studying the number of possessions, how many times you should go for it, what position it leaves your team in. Maybe we're starting to see a little bit of that creeping into the NFL game.
Yeah, I think we've seen it in other sports, maybe into the NFL now as well.
Here we go. 180.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Complete to the running back, Matt Breida. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. He'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Everything about that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't get that done on that play.
On 2nd and 10, Garoppolo. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
He's not going to get me. Shift. Buzz.
Attack!
Exit.
Mahomes now to throw. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 63 yards. And the Chiefs strike quickly here for 6 points. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here of the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Emmanuel Ogbah in there to bury him for a loss of 11. To try again after the sack. Garoppolo. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. A good pickup there, 18 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
Some think that teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs.
Tight end right. Everyone got 4 down.
Garoppolo, a final shot here before half. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, Are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off here by Anthony Hitchens. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
15.
Come on,
Attack!
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. 54.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. And a very good return as he'll take it all the way up to the 40-yard line. Not that time for Watkins.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. From the 44, Garoppolo. He'll get this into the hands of Breida. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that'll make it 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing now is Garoppolo. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. He's going to rifle one deep left. This is caught inside the 15. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
First and 10 at the 12-yard.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Garoppolo looks to throw once more. That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle there to make the grab as his guys are back within a single score. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
This fielded at the 2. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They'll try to get this running game going with Williams. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Hey, one set. Check. 15. 54. Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go.
Now here's Mahomes. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
43.
Mahomes now on 1st down. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first.
Kansas City.
Yellow.
Big stop.
Attack.
Let's go.
On 1st down, Williams. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, this is the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike.
Yellow.
54. Block 54.
Check, 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 check.
Echo 54. Mike 54. You don't want none, baby. You don't want none. Hey, you don't want to see me. You don't want me.
15.
Mike's my boy.
Looking to throw on second down. Mahomes. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. DeForest Buckner gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs.
Let's go, B. Let's go. Hey, let's get there. Hey, one set.
Attack.
Mike 54. Man, I got you.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And that is scooped up by the 49ers. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
Well, partner, here's where team football gets tested a little bit, because I know the defensive guys were over there chilling on the sidelines, and all of a sudden, they heard the sudden change call because that fumble puts them right back on the field, and they've got to go out and finish the game now themselves.
Absolutely. Nursing that slim lead here in the 4th, a costly turnover. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Right about 20 yards on the pickup. And officially, they'll say it's going to go for 19. Looking to throw. Garoppolo. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Frank Clark picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. Garoppolo got his target, Samuel, and he has the 1st down before he's tackled at the 5. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Block.
To throw, it's Garoppolo. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, you need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
2nd down and goal. Garoppolo. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal. Garoppolo now on 3rd and goal. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off here by Anthony Hitchens.
Well, I don't think we'll have to look very hard to find our play of the game. That was an absolutely monstrous big play right there. Backs to the wall. The offense has it in the red zone, driving for the winning score, and he says, not on my watch. And that is one happy bunch on the sidelines.
He's crashing. He's checking crash. He's coming. Double up. He's coming.
They begin the drive with Williams. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Check safety.
And the play clock about to expire. Andy Reid notices it and takes a timeout. That's going to leave him with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter. 2nd and 9 now from the 21.
Slam. 15. Check. Crunch. Kill. Whip. Watch the whip. Switch.
Now McCoy. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Bound to lose one. Mike's 54.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And Robinson with a big catch. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. A big play there for KC. 57 yards. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone.
Check. Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up.
They'll try the right side with McCoy. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They stay on the ground this time. It's Williams. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late fourth quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on 3rd?
I don't. I run the football, and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
And he's going to be stopped well short of what he needed as the tackle is made at the 18-yard line. It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to a 4th down. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. Ball hangs out to the right. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So remember now, they've had some problems with Assad here that have dogged visiting kickers in the first few years of Levi Stadium. Well, really, any kicker for that matter. Yeah. Not sure if that had any effect there, Charles, but that was not the greatest of kicks.
And no, I didn't see anything out of the ordinary on that one. The field looks to be in great shape. He just kind of botched it.
Yeah, I agree. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Frank Clark in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. Garoppolo to throw. Now a desperation throw deep down. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Bashaud Breeland. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes.
I don't know about you, partner, but watching them take the knee there and finish this one off, I feel like I'm going to be sore tomorrow. This was one bruising affair. Low scoring, but my kind of football.
Not a work of art, but maybe in your world, a little bit of a work of art. You like the defensive side.
I thought it was pretty. I can't help myself. I thought it was pretty.
And it ends in a kneel down as the clock rolls down to zeros. So this one in the win column for Kansas City.
already know what time it is, huh? Playing skills, you did. Playing skills. Ice on the wrist, car on the wrist, hole on the wrist, watch out flip, watch out whip, I'm in the whip, hole on the wrist, I never switch, ice on the wrist, car on the wrist, hole on the wrist, watch out flip, watch out whip, I'm in the whip, hole on the wrist, I never switch, ice on the wrist, I get the money but I never switch. They saying you switch it, you won't get it. You know they can't. You know I'm icy in Vegas. This for them that haters. I make a lot of new money. When it's not savers. You be liking my flavor. I think it's cause. Ice on the wrist. On the wrist. Watch out for this. I never switch. I never switch. I never switch. I never switch. Ice on the wrist. Ice on the wrist. Ice on the wrist. Ice on the wrist. Ice on the wrist.
I was legit ever since I blew they all on my.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up with the San Francisco 49ers. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25.
Tell me what you want, what you need. Tell me what you wanna give. How much blood would you bleed? I'ma tell you I'm a misconceiver. I'm a believer. Someone better kick my fever. Tell me it's 100 degrees underneath my whole flesh. Everyone tells me it's a bit of a mess. Someone tell the risk I was never at the end. I would. Someone better tell me I was always on the edge. Overstay your bearings, I would never under. Take your eyes off me, don't want to see me when I'm gone. Moral of the story was you're wrong. Everything I gave and everything I lost. Good things come at a cost. I left it on your head, and when you ever overstay it, your thoughts are never everything you wanted when you want. I'ma take it in the head with the signs of the distort. I'ma leave it on the side. You on the Christ when the breath on the set. Let me speak on behalf of the dead. I'ma leave, I'ma speak. I'm sick in the head. Come on, come on. Oh, barely, my bets are off. Everything was better off. Oh, barely, my bets are off. Everything was better off.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle with the San Francisco 49ers.
All day, baby. Let's go. Let's go.
Yellow. Why?
54.
43. 43.
They'll run it for the first time with Williams. And not the start he was hoping for there, as he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. And they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on second and 10.
Right there. 15. Right there. 54 Mike. Time to go. Night.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10.
First and 10.
From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Right there. 54 Mike. I can't believe they let you play.
From the 39, Mahomes. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Kasim 6. Check. Watch 54. Watch the pass. Mike's 54.
On first and 10, here's Mahomes. He's got it to Williams. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups.
And this is caught. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Mecole Hardman, 43 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point right down the middle, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Here we go.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here first and 10 at their own 23. To throw is Garoppolo, eluding the pressure right. That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he's able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers. There's Garoppolo to throw. This one complete to Coleman. Call it a gain of 3. And it'll make it second down. That first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7. Now Garoppolo. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. 13 yards there and a Niner first. Well, they're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this, and hey, you know, how you guys gonna come out of the gate? I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want it.
I didn't offer mine.
You were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Here we go.
Garoppolo in the offense with a first and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Breida, he'll try the right side. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
When you look at the geography we're staring at, this part of the field, Don't you always think of big backs carrying the football, bruisers trying to pound it in? Instead, we look at a little more of a scat back type, and he's trying to make it happen.
Yeah, they went with the elusive, slippery guy. Couldn't get in there, though. First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. It's Coleman here, and he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Tevin Coleman taking it in as they are now on the board here in the first half. Gold with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Eric Armstead, the defensive end, will get credited for the sack. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
54. Mike 54.
Throwing now is Mahomes. It's Hill, complete. That one good for 26 and a first down.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
Mahomes will bring him up first and 10, and he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. They'll run it with Williams, and he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
From the 45 on second down, Mahomes nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Nick Bosa, credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs.
I got motion. Check. Yellow. Let's get it.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. And it's complete to Kelsey. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 45-yard line. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams.
Bang, 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 bang. Yellow.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half.
Chopper. Motion. Yellow. 54. 54's Mike. Check. Watch 54.
From the 39, Mahomes. And this is caught by Watkins. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Mahomes will bring him up 1st and 10. And he's completed all 7 of his passes thus far.
Check 4. 43.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. Kelsey, the intended receiver there. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. On first down, Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Here we go.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Garoppolo. Complete to the running back, Matt Breida. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Garoppolo again. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And a short return to the 6-yard line. Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range, but boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they finally take him down, but not before he reaches the 43. So forget about being backed up. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way across midfield.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
That's what I do. Kill.
43.
Kill.
I 7. Let's go.
54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch.
Attack.
Come on, D. Watch out.
Here's Mahomes to throw. He'll let this go for the end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. You're under 30 seconds to go. Field position not great. Time to call it a half, wouldn't you say?
Well, you know we all have that little extra gene that says let's push the envelope a little bit, right? What needs to be going through the play caller's mind right now, a potential fumbled snap that can get returned, a strip sack that can get returned, right? Any of those types of plays, that should be a deterrent to calling something that could get you in big trouble.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
All day, baby, all day.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. Looking to throw again on second down. Garoppolo. And the Chiefs are going to get him. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. That last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Garoppolo. Got his target, Samuel. 18 yards, first down Niners. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now it's Breida. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
Garoppolo on first down. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. 13 yards there and a Niner first. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 39-yard line. This is Breida. He'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They run again with Breida. And he'll go down at the 28. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Here we go. Wait, 80! 11.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. On 2nd and goal. Garoppolo, and it's complete in the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Deebo Samuel there to make the grab, and the 49ers have now taken the lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play.
Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Nick Bosa able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Throwing on 2nd and long. Mahomes gonna let one fly for Robert. It got his man complete. An outstanding pickup there for the Chiefs. 45 yards. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. On 1st down, Mahomes. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Demarcus Robinson, 40 yards. As they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point. The fly route works for the TD ground.
And you know the receivers love to say, if we get even with the defender, we're leaving. And that's exactly what he did, all the way into the end zone. And then he was on the business end catching it once he got over the stripe.
That's fielded in the end zone.
Let's go,
at their own 25-yard line.
And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. On first down, here's Breida. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Here we go.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. Garoppolo now. It's caught by Coleman. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 13 yards there and a Niner first. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 45-yard line. Garoppolo looks to throw. That'll be complete to Breida. 5 yards on the pickup, and it'll make it a second down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. On second down, a run with Breida. Oh, no, he lost the football, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line.
Well, that takeaway, partner, right there, that's a combination of coaching, execution, and absolute belief. Because a lot of guys will look at the scoreboard and go, this thing's pretty well done. But they still thought to themselves, if we can make a play, we give our teammates a chance to win it. And that's exactly what they did.
54, right there. 54, Mike.
So don't say nothing.
Hey, watch it. Yellow. Jim.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Mahomes taking a deep shot here for. It's caught at the 10. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Mecole Hardman, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Chiefs are going to jump back in front. So now a big spot here as the Chiefs will indeed go for 2.
Go! Watch the twist! Watch the twist!
61, matchbox, light.
I hope you brought your rush because I'm about to take you.
Hey, 43, 15.
56.
Delta.
6, right there. 56.
He's time to me. He's time to us.
Mike 56. Mike 56.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, and pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they felt like they were in striking distance. And to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Frank Clark fighting his way home to get the sack. He'll look to throw. That's complete to his speedy wideout Goodwin. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining.
Here we go. Lock, lock, lock.
Check 26, check 26.
21. Say hi.
They'll look to throw. And able to haul it in is Kittle. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Here we go. 21. We got double up. Say hi.
Garoppolo to throw. And he fires one incomplete. George Kittle, the receiver that he was looking for. That'll bring up second down.
Here we go.
He'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Back to throw. He'll get this into the hands of Breida. Now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Here we go. Like 80. 21. Here we go.
22 is coming, 22 is coming. Mike.
Say hi.
Now Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Garoppolo on the draw to Coleman. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
65. Hey, Charlie.
56, Mike, 56. Hey, let's get that ball, team.
Back to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off here by Anthony Hitchens. And nothing there on the return. They've got the football, but they'll have to start this drive at their own 4-yard line. They'll run on 1st down. Williams. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
Switch.
Come back.
They run it again with Williams. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. So this one in the win column for Kansas City. And it took a big fourth quarter to do it, but bottom line, they got the job done.
Yeah, it is the bottom line, isn't it? A few anxious moments along the way, though. A few sweaty palms, not just for the team, but for their fans. As you mentioned, down going into the fourth quarter. How about the rally? How about the comeback? Getting it done on both sides of the ball, holding them when they needed to, and finding ways to get points when they had the football.
So that'll do it. For my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Kansas City.
Let's hit the post-game tailgates and grab some of that barbecue.
Yeah, BBQ.
ST up.